Colorino Fodorokan is 6th. Colorino Fodorokan is 6th. Colorino Fodorokan is 6th. Lisha Mavarano is 9th. Diego S. Blorden is 10th. Juan Obar is P12. Julo Ultrek is 13th. Amber Pumper is P14. Elusitoria is P15. Ferik Murtak is P16. Robert Matrix is 17th. Bruo Ohola is P18. Ernest Cruzen is P19. Safety Lambo is P20. Yakfak is P21. Dante Sunadurds is first. Dante Sunadurds is first. Dante Sunadurds is first. Robert Matrix is P17. Dante Sunadurds is first. Natalia Croki is P2. Dante Sunadurds is P1. Natalia Croki is second. Is 8th. Julio Fonkins passed John Fodorokan for P7. Bruo Ahola is P19. Natalia Croki is P4. Natalia Croki is Colorino Fodorokan. 0.2 ahead of Colorino Fodorokan. Amber Pumper is P15. John Fodorokan is P8, 0.2 ahead of Lisha Mavarano. John Fodorokan passed Carlo Bru for P6. Victor Nest is P3, 0.1 behind Nico 4. Is P17, 0.1 ahead of Thomas Cruiser. Alexis Missy is 14th, 0.1 ahead of Elusitoria. Natalia Kroki from Turkey is P4, 0.1 behind Victor Nest. Alexis Missy is 14th, 0.2 behind Juan Obar. Carlo Bru is P7, 0.1 ahead of Lisha Mavarano. Carlo Bru lost 7th to Lisha Mavarano. Alexis Missy is P13, 0.1 ahead of Juan Obar. Alexis Missy was 0.7 faster last lap. Carlo Bru is 8th, 0.5 behind Lisha Mavarano. Juan Obar is 14th, 0.1 behind Robert Matrix. Amber Pumper is P16, 0.4 ahead of Ferik Murtak. Alexis Missy is P12, 0.6 behind Julo Oltrek. Victor Nest is 4th, 0.5 ahead of Colorino Fodorokan. Alexis Missy is P11, 0.3 ahead of Julo Oltrek. Alexis Missy was 2.4 faster last lap. Juan Obar is 14th, 0.3 ahead of Elusitoria. John Fodorokan is 6th, 0.5 ahead of Lisha Mavarano. Victor Nest is 4th, 0.5 ahead of Colorino Fodorokan. John Fodorokan is 6th, 0.3 ahead of Lisha Mavarano. Victor Nest is P4, 0.3 ahead of Colorino Fodorokan. Bar is 14th, 0.4 ahead of Elusitoria. Is P16, 1.5 ahead of Ferric Murtak. Colorino Fodorokan is 5th, 0.5 ahead of John Fodorokan. Is P13 battling Robert Matrix. Carlo Brew is P8. Bar is P13, 0.8 behind Duo Ultric. Julio Funkins is P10, 0.5 ahead of Alexis Missy. Elusitoria is P14. Bar on lap 8 is P12, 0.2 ahead of Duo Ultrek. Amber Pumper from France is P16, 0.3 ahead of Ferric Murtak. Bar is 12th, 0.6 ahead of Duo Ultrek. Funkins on lap 9 is P10, 0.5 ahead of Alexis Missy. Amber Pumper on lap 9 is P16, 0.4 ahead of Ferric Murtak. Victor Nest is 4th, 0.4 ahead of Colorino Fodorokan. Duo Ultrek is P13, 0.6 ahead of Elusitoria. Colorino Fodorokan is 5th, 0.3 ahead of John Fodorokan. Carlo Brew is P7, 0.3 ahead of Lucian Lavarano. Duo Ultrek is P13, 0.3 ahead of Elusitoria. 16, 0.5 ahead of Ferik Mertak. Ferik Mertak is P17, 0.6 ahead of Ernest Cruzen. Alicia Marvarano is 8th, 0.3 ahead of Diego S. Blorton. Ferik Mertak is 17th. Alicia Marvarano is 8th, 0.4 ahead of Diego S. Blorton. Ferik Mertak is P17, 0.1 ahead of Ernest Cruzen. Ernest Cruzen was 1.1 faster last lap. Ferik Mertak lost P17 to Ernest Cruzen. Amber Pumper is 16th, 0.5 ahead of Ernest Cruzen. Ernest Cruzen was 0.7 faster last lap. Juan Obar is P12, 0.3 ahead of Elusitoria. Amber Pumper is P16, 0.3 ahead of Ernest Cruzen. Natalia Croki is 3rd, 0.4 behind Nico 4. Lula Ahola is P19, 0.6 ahead of Yak Fak. Juan Obar on lap 13 is P12, 0.4 ahead of Elusitoria. Carla Brew is P7, 0.6 ahead of Alicia Marvarano. Juan Obar is P12, 0.8 ahead of Elusitoria. Amber Pumper is 15th, 0.2 ahead of Robert Matrix. Natalia Croki is 3rd, 0.6 ahead of Victor Nest. Robert Matrix is P16, 0.4 ahead of Ernest Cruzen. Natalia Croce on lap 15 is third, 0.3 ahead of Victor Nest. Is 19th, 0.8 ahead of Yakfak. Natalia Croce on lap 15 is third, 0.6 behind Nico 4. Is 10th, 0.1 behind Diego S. Blorton. Natalia Croce is third, 0.3 ahead of Victor Nest. Is P10, 0.1 behind Diego S. Blorton. Julio Funkins was 0.6 faster last lap. Carlo Bru is 7th, 0.3 ahead of Licio Marvarano. Wano Bar is P12, 0.4 ahead of Elusitoria. Amber Pumper from France is 15th, 0.5 ahead of Ernest Cruzen. Carlo Bru on lap 17 is P7, 0.5 ahead of Licio Marvarano. Julio Funkins is P10, 0.5 ahead of Alexis Missy. Amber Pumper is P15, 0.6 ahead of Ernest Cruzen. Dante Sonadurds is P1. Amber Pumper is 15th, 0.5 ahead of Ernest Cruzen. Ferik Murtag from Italy is P17, 0.1 behind Ernest Cruzen. Carlo Bru is P7, 0.3 ahead of Licio Marvarano. Wano Bar is P12, 0.4 ahead of Elusitoria. Murtak is 16th, 0.5 ahead of Ernest Cruzen. Missy entering the pits is 13th. Missy entering the pits is 13th. Missy entering the pits is 13th. 7, 0.3 ahead of Licio Marverano. Robert Matrix is P16, 0.4 behind Ernest Cruzen. Dante Sonadurds is first. Is 13th, 0.7 ahead of Ferik Mertak. Carlo Bru is 7th, 0.4 behind John Fodorokan. Robert Matrix is 16th. Natalio Croci is P3. Robert Matrix is 16th, 0.6 behind Ernest Cruzen. Natalio Croci from Turkey is 3rd, 0.6 behind Nico Ford. For his P2, 0.7 ahead of Natalio Croci. Natalio Croci is 3rd, 0.6 ahead of Victor Nest. Julio Fonkins is 9th, 0.4 behind Licio Marverano. Natalio Croci is 3rd, 0.6 behind Nico Ford. Victor Nest is 4th, 1.5 behind Natalio Croci. Julio Fonkins is 8th, 0.1 ahead of Licio Marverano. Carlo Bru is P7, 0.3 ahead of Licio Marverano. Julio Fonkins is P8, 0.1 ahead of Licio Marverano. Carlo Bru is 7th, 0.4 ahead of Julio Fonkins. Duo Alltrack is 12th, 0.4 ahead of Amber Pumper. Robert Matrix is 16th, 0.4 behind Ernest Cruising. On lap 23 is P12, 0.6 ahead of Amber Pumper. Dante Sanadurds on lap 24 is P1. Duo Alltrack is P12 battling Amber Pumper. Duo Alltrack lost P12 to Amber Pumper. Colorino Fodorokan on lap 25 is 5th. Natalia Croce is P3, 0.3 behind Nico 4. Natalia Croce passed Nico for P2. Duo Alltrack is 13th, 0.1 behind Amber Pumper. On lap 25 is 7th, 0.4 behind John Fodorokan. Robert Matrix is 16th, 0.7 behind Ernest Cruising. Natalia Croce is second, 1.2 ahead of Nico 4. Dante Sanadurds is first. Carlo Bru from US Virgin Islands is 7th, 0.5 behind John Fodorokan. Dante Sanadurds is P1. Victor Nest is 4th, 0.5 behind Nico 4. Carlo Bru is 7th, 0.1 behind John Fodorokan. Carlo Bru passed John Fodorokan for 6th. Matrix is P16, 0.1 ahead of Brewer. Brew is 6th. Is 4th, 1.6 behind Victor Nest. Victor Nest was 1.3 faster last lap. Robert Matrix is 16th, 0.6 ahead of Brewer Ahola. Dante Sunadurds is first. Robert Matrix is P16, 0.2 ahead of Brewer Ahola. Victor Nest is third. Nico for on lap 29 is fourth, 1.0 ahead of Colorino Fodorokan. Colorino Fodorokan is 5th, 0.6 behind Nico 4. Ferric Murdak on lap 29 is P14, 0.4 ahead of Ernest Cruisen. For on lap 30 is 4th, 0.3 ahead of Colorino Fodorokan. Colorino Fodorokan was 0.6 faster last lap. Ferric Murtak is 14th, 0.5 ahead of Ernest Cruisen. Carlo Brew is 6th, 0.7 ahead of John Fodorokan. Ferric Murtak is 14th. Ferric Murtak lost 14th to Ernest Cruisen. Brew is 6th, 0.4 ahead of John Fodorokan. Nico for is 4th, 0.8 ahead of Colorino Fodorokan. Is 5th, 1.1 behind Nico 4. Nico for is 4th. Dante Sunadurds is P1. Best lap is a 2:10.793. Is 5th, 0.8 behind Nico 4. Carlo Bru on lap 32 is 6th, 0.4 ahead of John Fodorokan. Robert Matrix is 16th, 0.3 ahead of Bruo Ahola. Victor Nest is 3rd, 2.3 behind Natalia Croce. John Fodorokan is P7. Carlo Bru is 6th, 0.6 ahead of John Fodorokan. John Fodorokan is P7, 0.4 ahead of Julio Fonkins. Carlo Bru is P6, 0.5 ahead of John Fodorokan. John Fodorokan is P7, 0.6 behind Carlo Bru. Carlo Bru is P6, 0.3 ahead of John Fodorokan. Wanobar is 10th, 0.5 ahead of Elusitoria. Carlo Bru on lap 35 is P6, 1.0 ahead of John Fodorokan. Natalia Croce from Turkey is P2, 0.8 ahead of Victor Nest. Wanobar on lap 35 is P10, 0.5 ahead of Elusitoria. Natalia Croce is P2, 0.5 ahead of Victor Nest. Wanobar is 10th, 0.8 ahead of Elusitoria. 0.5 is 15th, 0.7 behind Ernest Cruisen. Wano Bar is P10, 0.5 ahead of Elusitoria. Nicofor on lap 37 is P4, 0.8 ahead of Colorino Fodorokan. Croaky is P2, 0.5 ahead of Victor Nest. Licio Marverano is 9th. Ferik Murtak is P14 battling Ernest Cruisen. Wano Bar is 10th, 0.4 ahead of Elusitoria. Natalia Croaky is P2, 0.4 ahead of Victor Nest. Nicofor is 4th. Is 6th. John Fodorokan is P7, 2.2 ahead of Julio Fonkins. Natalia Croaky is P2, 0.6 ahead of Victor Nest. John Fodorokan is P7, 2.6 behind Carlo Bru. From Turkey is P2, 0.6 ahead of Victor Nest. Nicofor is 4th, 0.8 ahead of Colorino Fodorokan. Dante Sunadurds is 1st. Licio Marverano is 9th. John Fodorokan is 7th, 1.6 behind Carlo Bru. Nicofor on lap 40 is 4th, 0.5 ahead of Colorino Fodorokan. John Fodorokan is P7, 1.8 behind Carlo Bru. Nico for his fourth, 0.6 ahead of Colorino Fodorokan. Victor Nest is P3, 0.9 behind Natalia Croce. Julio Fonkins on lap 41 is 8th. Carlo Bru is 6th. Julio Fonkins is 8th. Dante Sonadurds on lap 42 is first. Nico for his P4, 0.3 ahead of Colorino Fodorokan. Julio Fonkins on lap 42 is P8. Dante Sonadurds is P1. John Fodorokan is P7, 4.1 behind Carlo Bru. Dante Sonadurds is P1. John Fodorokan is P7, 4.8 behind Carlo Bru. Dante Sonadurds is first. Juan Obar is P10, 2.1 ahead of Elusitoria. Natalia Croce is second, 0.9 ahead of Victor Nest. Juan Obar is P10, 0.6 ahead of Elusitoria. John Fodorokan is seventh. Juan Obar on lap 44 is 10th, 1.0 ahead of Elusitoria. Elusitoria was 2.0 faster last lap. Rokan is 7th. Dante Sunadurds on lap 45 is first. John Fodorokan is P7. Turkey is P2, 0.8 ahead of Victor Nest. Victor Nest was 0.6 faster last lap. Victor Nest is third, 0.3 behind Natalia Kroki. Natalia Kroki from Turkey is second, 0.1 ahead of Victor Nest. Julo Ultrek is P13, 0.1 ahead of Ferik Mertak. Natalia Kroki on lap 47 is third, 0.1 behind Victor Nest. Victor Nest was 0.6 faster last Victor Nest for second. Julo Ultrek on lap 46 is P13, 0.1 ahead of Ferik Mertak. Victor Nest is P3, 2.1 behind Natalia Kroki. Lisha Mavarano is 9th, 3.5 behind Julio Fonkins. Lisha Mavarano was 0.6 faster last lap. Julo Ultrek is P14. Julo Ultrek passed Ferik Mertak for P13. Natalia Kroki is second. Julo Ultrek is 14th, 0.2 behind Ferik Mertak. Fodorokan. Julo Ultrek is 14th, 0.6 behind Ferik Mertak. Wino Bar on lap 48 is P10, 0.6 ahead of Elusitoria. for is P4, 2.4 ahead of Colorino Fodorocan. Bar is 10th, 0.6 ahead of Elusitoria. Duo Ultric is P14, 0.5 behind Ferric Mertak. Wano Bar is P10, 0.6 ahead of Elusitoria. Fodorocan is 5th, 3.2 behind Nico 4. Wano Bar is P10, 0.4 ahead of Elusitoria. Julio Funkins is 8th, 0.2 ahead of Licio Mavarano. Licio Mavarano was 1.0 faster last lap. Nico for is 4th, 4.8 ahead of Colorino Fodorocan. Nico for was 0.8 faster last lap. Colorino Fodorocan on lap 51 is P5, 3.5 behind Nico 4. Duo Ultric is 14th. Duo Ultric passed Ferric Mertak for P13. Julio Funkins is 8th, 0.4 ahead of Licio Mavarano. Duo Ultric is 13th, 0.7 ahead of Ferric Mertak. Wano Bar is 10th, 1.2 ahead of Elusitoria. Colorino Fodorocan is 5th, 4.3 behind Nico 4. And the pumpback is 12th, 0.6 behind Elusitoria. Natalio Croci on lap 53 is second, 1.7 ahead of Victor Nest. Colorino Fodorocan from US Virgin Islands is 5th, 3.0 ahead of Carlo Bru. And the pump up on lap 52 is P12, 0.5 behind Elusitoria. Funkins is 8th, 0.4 ahead of Lisha Mavarano. Carlo Bru is 6th, 3.0 behind Colorino Fodorokan. Victor Nest is P3, 2.8 behind Natalia Kroki. Natalia Kroki was 1.3 faster last lap. Carlo Bru is 6th, 2.6 behind Colorino Fodorokan. Is 12th. Colorino Fodorokan is P5, 3.1 ahead of Carlo Bru. Is 12th, 0.2 behind Elusitoria. Julia Funkins is P8, 1.4 ahead of Lisha Mavarano. Fodorokan is 5th, 3.1 ahead of Carlo Bru. Julio Funkins is P8. Dante Samadirds is first. Julio Funkins is 8th. John Fodorokan is P7. Colorino Fodorokan from US Virgin Islands is 5th, 2.1 ahead of Carlo Bru. John Fodorokan from US Virgin Islands is P7. Lisha Mavarano is P9. Funkins is P8, 2.5 ahead of Lisha Mavarano. Nico for his P4. Fodorokan is P5, 2.1 ahead of Carlo Bru. Julio Funkens is 8th, 2.8 ahead of Lisha Marverano. Lisha Marverano is P9, 3.6 behind Julio Funkens. Colorino Fodorokan is 5th, 1.9 ahead of Carlo Bru. John Fodorokan is P7. Amber Pumpback is P12. Natalia Croki is P2, 3.6 ahead of Victor Nest. Colorino Fodorokan is P5, 2.1 ahead of Carlo Bru. Victoria is 11th. Amber Pumpback is 12th, 2.8 behind Elusitoria. Elusitoria was 0.9 faster last lap. Dante Sunadurst is first, 3.3 behind Natalia Croki. Dante Sunadurst is first. Dante Sunadurst is first. Amber Pumper on lap 59 is P12, 3.8 behind Elusitoria. Dante Sunadurst on lap 61 is P. Dante Sunadurst on lap 61 is P1. Dante Sunadurst is first. Dante Sunadurst is first. Amber Pumper is 12th. Amber Pumper is 12th. Yakfak is 18th. Yakfak is 18th. Victor Nest finished P3. Victor Nest finished P3. Yakfak is 18th. Ernest Cruzen finished 15th. Robert Matrix finished P16. Carlo Brew finished 6th. Carlo Brew finished 6th. John Fodorokan finished 7th. Yakfak finished P18. Yakfak finished P18. Yakfak finished P18. Yakfak finished P18.
Mighty super fast Sonic. 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 Lamborghini 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 super fast Sonic. Mighty super fast Sonic. Mighty super fast Sonic. Mighty super fast Sonic. Lamborghini super fast.